What is one thing that your family has taught you without ever having to say it?
Um, Probably the silence that we passed down. My mom and I don't really talk much anymore, but I don't really feel like that distance is strange to us because her and her dad were the exact same way, and he and his sister were also the same way. They didn't talk for a long time and they were very distant. And I just think that, like, every generation in my family has learned to just kind of pull away instead of lean in. And we learned this lesson really hard when my grandpa passed away recently. It was very quick, it was in a matter of hours, it was like 0 to 100. And everyone carried the sense of guilt, and not just because he was dead, but because of how their relationship ultimately played out in the end. And this wasn't just on my mom's side of the family. Within that same time period recently, my aunt passed away as well, and it was again very sudden, very quick. And I went to go visit my grandma back home in Puerto Rico, and I just kind of noticed that, like, any little thing would trigger her to talk about my aunt, talk about the day she passed away, talk about her death altogether. And I think this is because she feels so guilty, because just a few months prior they had gotten into this terrible argument. They were not on good terms whatsoever. And I think without her having to say it, she feels like she has to punish herself. And I think that this year, with these two major deaths, if it's taught me anything, it's probably just how it's made me realize how heavy unfinished relationships can feel, and how easily guilt can be something that's passed down 100%. And I feel like I carry that fear too, for sure, with my own mental health struggles, having OCD and anxiety. It's like I fear that I'm going to ultimately lose my mom the same way, and our relationship is going to play out the same way. But also, becoming an adult is learning how to set boundaries, not only with yourself, but with other people, and learning what you can and can't accept from others, including family members. And so I think ultimately what I'm starting to understand is that some cycles don't really ever break cleanly. They just kind of shift and fade away over time, but they don't ever really just disappear.